What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream on this Saturday evening. Again, we're going to do a little bit of a later stream. We're going to do a little bit of miscellaneous. Going to work away at this Tempest Keep quest line. The Tempest Key quest line, sorry. And try to get a tune for that. And then we are going to flip over to hardcore a little bit later on. And so we are very, very early in on this Tempest Key quest line, hence the title. The journey begins, because I think we are the third chain in on a very, very long quest. So, let's see what we get next. Okay, is there anything that I actually need here? Whoops. So we're heading up here. And let's see. So this is step 5 out of 8 before the 3 parts even open up before the heroic stuff. So it's a journey. Okay, this guy's ready to talk to us now. Cool. Once you recover 10 Shadow Moon tubers from the Shattered Plains. What does he have for sale? Oh! It's the man we were looking for. Just gonna sell those vials for some bag space. The moment those are... Oops. I just wanted to take a look at them. Wow. Those look a little grainy in the detail, don't they? Let's get one more of those. Okay. So we have to blow this whistle on top of mounds. Like this. Basically looks like a golden Sam. Does that work? Okay. Train felled boars to dig up tubers. Would you go to the area north of here and gather tubers? Use this whistle while standing on a tuber mound, and a boar will come dig one up. Okay. I wonder if you have to wait until one, like... Oh, sorry, bro. I think this guy's on my team, but... Wonder, do you have to make sure a boar's available before you call it? Like, if I kill this one... See, I think if I kill this thing and then use the whistle when I'm like right here, this thing's gonna come over. Yeah, there it is. Oops. Tell you one thing though, this range is garbage. Here, let's chase this guy over and come here. There you go. No, what? That doesn't make any sense. Ooh, that's a good one. Lots of people on either side of it. Feel good about this one. 2 boars. Are they going to dig up 2? That'd be awesome. They're both excited about it. That's good. Nice. Okay. There's another one that should be good. How many? I need 10 of these. Find the Sams. Maybe I can get that one. Oh, shoot. I keep on forgetting that the chain is going to pull them too. Whoops. Sorry. Alright, where's my closest boar? I don't think that's going to be nice. Okay, well, he's doing that. Let's kill this guy. One here. I don't know if that guy is going to be close enough for it, honestly. Okay, no chain lightning. There's a lot up here, so just need to wait for some boars to come back, I guess. Get this one up here first. Need to wait for those boars to spawn back, and then we should have free ones for like 1, 2, 3 basically, right? I think there's one down there too that we can use, as long as we don't kill the boars ourselves. That's still that same one, right? We need one down like here. Greetings. Oh no, did that one just die again? Oh no. Yellow, yellow. I am currently step 4 of 5,000. Yeah, I am doing the tubers with the boars right now. Mm-hmm. Oh, and you get multiple. Now, can we ask how many times I have chain lightninged a boar by accident? More than I'm proud of. Perfect. I have 8 out of 10 right now. Nice. Nice. I'm not sure actually. What does this quest go dungeon wise yet, or is it all just still solo stuff? Fantastic. 5 hours of good. All right, so this is the opening. Okay, next up. Thank you so much. It's going to be a journey, but we're getting there. Lots of lightning. Do we see that right there? Nice. I am now destroying the eggs. Riveting. Ooh, look at all those juicy eggs down there. Come on. We'll get this while we're here. Oh, yeah. I need that, though. Oh, no, that's the... Oh, no, I need way more on Shatar. I definitely need way more on Shatar, though, to get... to eventually do that part. That is one that I have not grinded out at all. Alright, we're getting some assistance here. Love to see it. Yes. Yes. Ooh, yes. Gromtor first. Oh, yeah, he's right over at Coil Snake or whatever. Coil Scar Point. Mm-hmm. Terrific. I need the first... Yeah, I need the first fragment. Unfortunately not. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Speed it up. One. Two. Me too. Couple of fish oils. Cool, cool. Got it. Wow, is that the whole first part? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's worth nothing right now, those clam meats. Yes, I don't have it explored on my map right now, but it is like right below Legion Hold. Thanks for helping out. So that was part one. What happened? Especially because we can't hit them with thunderbolts. It's the worst. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, we're having a great time. Oh, the Nightmare Vine. Ooh. Yeah, where is Terracone the rarest spawning herb? Because it's worth quite a bit. Oh, right, of course. Yeah. Yeah, because Terracone is worth like 4 Gs or something like that. Or three something. Mm-hmm. Ooh, flasks. All about the new school flasks. I think the two recipes that I have discovered anyway both use 3 mana thistle each. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's do it. Oh, this guy just hit my totem of wrath. Gone. I am totally okay with taking a break too if we want to do some dungeons in between. Where's that guy running? He is scared. Oh wow, he's going far too. Okay. Come on. Where is this thing? Who's hiding this? It's probably that guy that ran away from us. Oh, yeah, he looks important. Get him. Hey. Up to the top. Ooh, I see. Oh yeah, this guy he is not jogging. This is a sprint. This is exactly where it is. I wonder, do we need to kill something to activate it? He doesn't have a interaction available, unfortunately. There he is. Look at him. Perfect. All right. Is that the end of this one? While we're down here and then hand them both in at the same time? Oh, this guy. All right, let's roll. The difference is staggering. Yeah, I've been so busy doing like all the dungeons and all that kind of stuff. I haven't really put any time into making a lot of gold other than just like my daily transmutes and that kind of stuff. But I also haven't done any of the quests almost anywhere. So if I take some time to work through those, especially like the ones that I can just rip through. Mm-hmm. Pretty much, yeah. The only reason I do the flying is because then I can like look away or like do something else on the other screen and not have to worry about running into anything. But yeah, if I'm in like Zangamarsh or like Hellfire or something like that, I'll always rip on the ground mount. Find a rotten Arakoa egg. This was your egg quest? Easy. Nope. Ooh, yeah, in the nests. Perfect. Wow, that was a chain and a half. Where are you? I think I see a couple of them down here. There it is. Let's see. Directly search them for an egg. Nope, and head to Shatra. Yep. Are we coming right back almost? Gotcha. Heading back. It happens. How goes Hellfire, Lucky? You having fun in there with all the boosties? I can barely handle my own character. One. Are you doing them for like profession wise, Lucky? Or are you just doing them for just to level them up? Mm-hmm. Nice. Hunter things. TBC strong hunter things. True. Moderate DPS. You have to be 65 to get your Shat portal? Interesting. Yes, I have to say, Astral Recall seems broken in TBC because you just have your hearse set to Shat, and then you can basically go to whatever city you want every 15 minutes. Oh, I know. I do that so much too. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go check this in the auction house. Oh, now I need to go to Shat to make some, some flasks. Okay, now I'll go back to Ogremar after. It's perfect. Okay. Hide, hide before they see you. Back up. Two very inconspicuous cows just sitting on the bridge. Nothing, nothing to see here. What is it? Is that lightning in your hands? What are you guys doing over there? Oh, nothing, nothing. Just hanging out. Should we Leroy and just take both of them on? Thoughts? That does pose an issue. Yeah. See how long it lasts. All right. Can we? We have to wait for this guy to approach. Gotcha. Easy. Six pieces of Eclipsean armor? Yep. Just right over here, I think. Same, I just got it. Oh, this is a bad sign, maybe. Alas. Two. Three. Look at this. Here we go. Lucky, doesn't this just sound so much fun? You just want to relive this whole chain twice. Very good. Yeah. Bestseller. I am streaming it, so I'll have a recording, but unfortunately I always cut my Discord, so it's only me. So there'd be a lot of question marks about the conversation if you were just watching. That's right, you especially. Okay, we got four. These things junk? Whoa, look at these big boys. Very nice. Can I get the one on the right without pulling them? Okay, this is gonna get real sketchy. Ah, oh, easy, easy. Whew. Coming. Ah, there it is. Nice, we get to go talk to those elites now. Okay, let's just see like how far. We're right there. We're almost there. We're getting there. Do you see how that was moving? How rude. I just shifted out of costume and he attacked me. Not the elite. Nice. That's awesome. Yes, now to Borak. Apparently not. Hold on one sec. Oh, no, it is rule. That is definitely it. It's just the quest is called Borak's Charge or something like that. Let me take a peek. Yeah. Should we do one earth, one fire elemental? Or both earth, maybe. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. And then our rogue friend can maybe evasion tank if needed. You want to pop yours first? You want to Blood Fury 2? And then I can do mine if it's still up. Nice. They are so nice. Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Beautiful. And that's like a 5-person one, or like a legit dungeon group almost. Yeah. Like with some actual tank gear. All right, let's take a trip up north. Hand these in. Bear tank. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's fun. No. Like Nether Spite. That first time. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. Yep. I'm just gonna see if we can find a group for this. I am just posting. I haven't gotten anyone yet, though, unfortunately. Yeah, this is great. Honestly, when I was looking at the quest chain on on like I was on WoW Wiki and just looking at it, it just seems so daunting. But getting that first part done at least is great. Especially because I'm sure as it gets closer to the second phase, all those mobs and stuff will probably be still doable, but it'll get contested as people try to finish those up, right? True. Yeah, that's good. A priest. Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Is there any word of when like phase two might actually come out? Mm-hmm. And then do you think they'll do a wrath? I was kind of thinking the same. Well, it works out well too because then it's Cataclysm after that, right? And that's kind of a world changing event. And so like thematically as well, it would make sense if they cut it off at Wrath because that's the end of Classic because then the Cataclysm happens and then everything after that is kind of like considered retail maybe. I don't know. Mhm. Mhm. True. Mhm. Excuse me. Yeah, I honestly I played Wrath not even towards the end of Wrath, but that was the last thing that I played when it originally came out. Excuse me. I don't see anyone else on, though, that could do it from the guild, hey? Forte's in that Shattered Halls run with fails. Um, I'm just going to make a drink. I'll just toss you lead if you don't mind for a couple minutes here. Be right back. Okay. Looks like we got one more. I have arrived. Perfect. Are we? Should we? Ah, yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. What about this fellow here? Hey, invite this man, Lathaden. He's gonna do this for us. He is in a party right now, but he said he nodded at me. Yeah, this could work. guy is very beefy. Yeah, that guy would be very tough without a tank. True. Yeah, I guess they have like 50. Well, the one of them has like 50k. So if you healed him, it might be a little bit easier, right? Yeah, how does like as long as we hit it first, I guess, or what's the Yeah. Yeah, they said ready whenever you are. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, cuz he might slap around. Quite possibly a one-shot scenario. The sacrifice will have to be made. I'm lusting again. We're doing this. We're doing it live. Awesome. Look at that. People coming together. Whoa, look at that staff. What are you going with? Whatever sells for the most? Mm-hmm. Shall we chat? Port? Alright. Mm-hmm. There's also that Karazhan one, the quest hand in. It's like a trinket and it's like 45 arcane resistance. And a buttload of stamina too. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I see it. The Tempest key. Ooh. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I've ever seen him in retail, actually. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow. So what is that? Which ones are they? So they are. Mm-hmm. Shattered Halls. On heroic. Okay. Okay. No big deal. Mm-hmm. No, I hear that. Yeah, I'm gonna wind down a little bit too and just do some daily transmutes and all that kind of stuff, and then probably log off and not too long either. Although the primal, like, I don't know, the primal transmute for primal might has gone way down. Like, if you buy all of the primals, it really only nets you like 15 gold. It's if you can farm the primals, which that's the problem is like as resto, I don't really want to do that. If you can farm the primals, whole different ball game. It is one air, one earth, one fire, one water, one mana. No life, I think. Exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, I've been what I was doing before when they were selling at like 180 gold is I was just buying the primals, converting them, and then selling it, and still making like 60 gold a day off of it. But now, when the cost is so low on the actual primal might resale value, it's only worth like after the auction house takes its cut, it's literally worth like I think 15 gold. I gotta figure out what are you doing with all your greens. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine's not high enough to do it, unfortunately. I was just looking at that and I was like starting to kind of go through them, and I'm just going to end up vendoring a lot of them cuz like you said, I don't have the space. And I don't know, like there's too much volatility to be able to say like, oh, this piece will probably go up or that piece will probably go up or whatever. It's almost like worth it to just sell because you can still get like 5 to 10 gold off of, a good piece, right? Yep. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the thing is, I used to just continuously pop stuff in the auction house like greens and stuff, but the deposit will kill you. Like you put something in there for like 25 gold and your deposit's like 4 gold. And so if you don't sell it, then you put it in twice, you don't sell it. That's almost half of your actual sell price between the two deposits and then also the auction house cut if you actually do sell it. Thankfully, there's enough kind of cool stuff that I've been able to do alchemy wise, um, to make a little bit of gold back though. Hmm. Yeah. Well, that's I've been trying to just for my own like guilty pleasure sake. I've been trying to do a flask almost every day just to see if I can get it to proc. And so I've been lucky. I got that 1-4 last night, and then I've got a 2 before as well, which I mean just alone has pretty much paid for all the tries I've put into the bucket. Really? Mm-hmm. Amazing. Yeah. I've noticed that quite a bit actually. I did the same for like, okay, so onslaught elixirs on some random day we're all the way up at like 6 gold, and I literally looked at, I didn't have all of the mats, but I looked and I basically could create them for like 60 silver. And I was like, well, I'm just going to create a whole bunch, put them on. And I put them on, and I only ended up actually selling like a very few, but because it was just such a high markup, it was still worth it. There's definitely a lot of volatility right now in the market, though. Yeah, again, Primal Might's only at like they're selling for like 119 right now. Well, we can do Primal. The best transmute that I've discovered though is Earth to Life. So that's basically 5 gold to 15 gold. So whenever Primal Might's not selling, I just do one of those to burn my cooldown. Still 15 gold anyway, and then I don't have to worry about buying the rest of the primals. Yep, that's actually, I was farming Primal Life yesterday because that enchant is 8 primals. Yeah, yeah, you can not the actual primal, but like the moats. But the moats you can get off of the the bog giants, north right Zangmarsh. You can get them off of the dead trees in Terrakar, which was where I was having my most success. It's not as good though as the other primal farming. Yeah, I actually got a surprising amount of like I got a couple of Dreaming Glories, Rag Veils, like that type of stuff. Yeah, I just couldn't believe I looked up because when I got that staff, I was like, okay, I got to get an enchant on it of some kind. And so I looked up what the best enchant was, and it was like 8 primal lives, 8 primal manas, and I was like, holy, that is an expensive. Ooh, what's that? What's that one for? Sorry. Oh yes, yeah, that's the one I was looking at. Crazy. That is, it's not insignificant. That's for sure. Yeah, actually, we're. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice. Ooh, for those shoulders. Right. Yeah. Yeah, the shoulders are really nice. No, I don't think they did. Yeah, I want to say that they didn't. I don't remember it because I know I've been looking at like the pre-bis and phase 1 bis and all those types of sheets and stuff, and they really say that the best two pieces of that tier 4 are the head and shoulders, right? So I've been keeping a special eye out for them, and unfortunately I haven't gotten either. I lost the roll on the head to someone last Kara, and that was the first time I'd seen it. And then I don't think I've seen the shoulders yet because I was planning, that was kind of one of my choices, is I was planning to go pretty heavy on those if they popped up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, well that's I think all the priests will be heavy on that as well. I mean, I yes. Yes, I'm not sure about Ripper. Mm-hmm. Like discipline or something like that. True. Yeah. It is strong. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I've noticed that as well. I've noticed like I've been looking like at the logs and all that type of stuff, and you'll just see like the priest's numbers, and it's like, wait, how did you heal that much? Sorry, like I was healing max rank, like I was throwing in max rank, like, and not, it didn't look like, I was over healing too much, and the priests were just like so much ahead. But yeah, they're very strong right now. Good. Yeah. All right, guys, we are going to get into some hardcore stuff soon times. We are now at the heroic part of the Tempest Key questline, which is exactly where we want to be right now. I gotta clean up my bank soon. Jeez. Hmm. Need to send more of those to totems too, actually. Hmm. Nice. Double that. What is that quest? Where do I need to go for that? Right there. Okay. Alright, we'll leave that. let us continue. All right. So let's let our questy load in. I don't like my DKP system doesn't work on my main, and it works on my hardcore character. Why not? All right, let's go and finish these guys. And I think we were gonna go down this way. A little bit arrested. Was talking with some guildies about our raid comp and stuff. So if something is said there, that is what's going on. Wind down, start doing a little bit of hardcore for the night. Never a bad thing. Is that just a kill quest? Yep. Sweet. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm usually on just raid healing, so I'm just throwing in stuff on them. Because they get chunked. I need a new weapon. I don't know where there's a new weapon, but I need new weapon. What's on the agenda now, Lucky? Alt time? Nice. Wait, you have a priest too? What? Oh, our buffing priest. Of course. Of course. Yeah, it was the priest and then free Wi-Fi, right? That came around and gave us buffs. Good times. Good times. Oh yeah, wow. We got really sweaty, didn't we? And it was all worth it. I was just talking to Storm. I was just debating to put either the very fat, juicy enchant on my new staff or to put the lesser, like the old game enchant on it, because I don't know how long it's going to last for. It's really, really nice. I just don't know. I guess I have to look at the phase 2 items and stuff, because I think for Shaman, even with the big MP5 on the staff, the shield, like a good shield and the Prince Mace is still better. But this it obviously also matters who we're in a Kara run with. Because obviously with the staff already, I would of course defer if the mace did come up. Like if we were running, obviously you would get the mace, or like if Storm needed it or something like that, right? To evenly spread out the gear as much as possible. But the other thing too is with how many times we're running Kara, I'm not sure if it's probable that we maybe do see more than one. Gonna go down this way. Gonna go over there. Go over there. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's like well, I know Storm was talking about it as well, but our run has been really really good. Like Ripper and I have run the past 2 weeks, and it's been really nice. We've kind of been able to like defer gear to the other person. So like the Nightbane staff dropped much better for a priest than it was for me. So he like I didn't roll for it. Like he took that, and then for the amulet and so from the amulet from Nightbane and then the cloak off Prince, he deferred both to me. So it's kind of worked well that way. But now it'll get interesting because we've got the final group of people leveling up and in. So I don't know if maybe we could get a fourth Kara going. I don't know if there would be potentially enough for that. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. See, I remember you saying that now. I totally forgot about that beforehand, but that makes sense. It'll be nice too to have a later one for people whose schedules need to sway that way as well. Ooh, maybe this shore run was not the best decision. Could really deal with a new weapon here sooner than later. But we're level 10. We start getting our talents. That's big. We're going to start getting our... what is it? Redemption and all that kind of stuff. We'll go Ret, obviously, to level. Hopefully one of these quests drop us a little, or give us a maybe like a green mace or something like that. I do know from previous runs though that that quest in Dunmoreau, which is extremely easy. Now mind you, we couldn't be more far away. That quest right there, that lost pilot, turns into a mace. That's very good. Like I think it's like 7.1 DPS or something like that. Now, mind you, like I said, we could not be farther away from there right now, but it's potential. So, are you just dragging all of those guys around after you right now, and doing like one at a time, or you're trying to kind of use all their stuff as best as possible? Get a little bit of herbs here and there. I was getting pretty lazy with herbs, so we need to pick that up a little bit. Mm. That is actually a very well-rounded group for that. Nice. Mm-hmm. You know what? I think you need another account, and you need to get a shaman for the totems. I am still very torn on what I will be using my boost for my because I only have one. So yeah. What happened? Oh no. Oh no. And you don't have flying mounts either. No, yeah. Yeah. There it is. Just a mass grave of Lucky's characters. There it is. So I'm doing this. I'm just finishing up the night with a little bit of hardcore, and I'm doing this. Have you ever done the Draenei starting area? Oh my gosh! So I actually really like the Blood Elf and the Draenei starting area, but you do this one quest to find who the traitor is, and so you make a tree costume and go to this island and to see this secret meeting between this person and the traitor, and you disguise yourself as a tree, but it's on the beach. So like you just you put yourself in a tree costume on the beach, like really inconspicuous, just like a random tree just sitting right on the beach. Nothing to see here. It's like you look at the beach, it's like like shell, like we've got a little bit of rock, and then it's just like this big ass tree. Yeah, everything looks okay. Yeah, let's still talk about our secret plans. Yes, but I am still very torn between creating a shadow priest or an enhancement shaman. The only thing is like if it's gonna be a shaman, like I could theoretically just respec totems and get him some gear. Oh, I need to go down there too? Okay, let's go down that way. As I just casually walk right beside the trader. Yeah, you know what? I was thinking about that too. So I have basically what I want out of an alt right now anyway is because I don't know how far into like the raiding and stuff I would do on another character. Like obviously I want to do all the raiding on totems. I'm not sure how far I will bring another character into that in terms of reputations, attunements, all that kind of stuff. And so really what I want out of a boost is to have good professions, which I can do with any person. Like I can do with any class realistically. Secondly, I want them to be able to be like a good solo farmer so that I can do like primals or like, you know, whatever the good farm is at that time, right? But a warlock is also a possibility. Cheesy. Appreciate that. I'm a big fan. I've been watching you for a little bit. Watch you do the hardcore stuff on classic, and I was watching your Karas as well. Appreciate the follow. We're making it. This is actually my first time through the Draenei starting area, and so it's been good. Hey, good to see. Yeah, man, I'm doing the Draenei starting area for the first time, and I really love the Blood Elf one, and I'm really liking this one as well. It's nice and fluid. I am here. Yeah, sorry. I was talking to somebody in the chat for a sec. Could you please repeat that? Mm-hmm. Of course. Yeah, the I've done the Blood Elf a couple of times now, and this is my first time, like I said, through the Draenei one. But it's nice, kind of a good switch up because I did the classic ones quite a bit, back and forth. But yeah, I was actually just saying, I'm not sure if you caught it, but I was talking about what I want to use my boosted character for, and I was debating between like a priest and like an enhancement shaman, and I was watching a little bit of your Kara the other day with your enhancement shaman, and like they look like a lot of fun. But the only problem is that I have a resto shaman. So theoretically, I could just roll, like I could just respec my resto shaman. And Fury, appreciate the follow, man. Welcome. And like I respec my shaman right now, kind of. So I do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll do resto so that we do Kara, and then we clear Groll and Meg on Thursday, and then I will go back to Ellie for over the weekend. But like Enhanced looks amazing. The only problem is, of course, like I knew I was gonna level Ellie for TBC. We did the dungeon grind with a group of 5, and so I got some Ellie gear out of Nax in preparation for that. I have 0 enhanced gear. Oh, and Fury, Resto, fellow Resto, I like it. What server are you on? There it is. Fairbanks Alliance. Oh, an Alliance Shaman. I love it. Yeah, I've been Resto now for a very long time, and I actually started. So I started a little bit late to the raiding game in Classic, and I did AQ, and so actually, sorry, I did do some Pug BWLs, but I started officially with our guild doing AQ, moving to Nax, all the way through Nax, and then now we've cleared Kara, Groll, Mag, all that fun stuff. And Resto Shaman's fun, especially there's a couple of extra responsibilities the way that we've been clearing Kara anyway. So we have a Shaman tank. We'll do this while we're over here. We've got a Shaman tank tanking the phase 2, I guess it would be the air phase of Nightbane, which is a little bit chaotic, but also a lot of fun to have kind of that extra responsibility of not just like just throwing chain heals into the raid consistently. What is this? It's like hardcore worst nightmare right there. Yeah, it actually it works out quite nicely because the one ability, and I'm blanking on the name right now, but for Nightbane, the one ability is actually it is reduced by armor. So essentially, if you have that ability directed towards a shaman who has a shield on, and my shaman right now with my Mason shield on, I think I've got about resting 9k armor, and so there's a lot of damage mitigation from that ability. It's like, oh, that's killing me that I can't remember the name of what it actually is right now, but it does help out quite a bit. And instead of like a priest getting hit by it, because if a priest gets hit by it, they get like melted. I think Murlocs might be one of my least favorite things to fight in this game in general, but also as hardcore, because their packs are so tightly knit together. And also, as you get to level 10, hands just get a little bit sweatier. Stakes get a little bit higher from the time invested. Although I have to say, the difference between TBC and Classic leveling with the XP bonus and stuff, I have found that it is quite a bit fast. It seems quite a bit faster anyway. Like, let's see, what are we at? 2 hours and 56 minutes to get to level 10, which is probably about on par, I guess, with Classic realistically, but it seemed quick anyway. Oh wow, yeah. So that's the thing. Hey, you just got to get to 20. Ooh, I do need some more water though, don't I? Yeah, I actually have to say, like, we were so busy with the dungeon grind. So, like I said, our guild actually did. So we're Horde side Scarum, and we did 2 groups of 5 dungeon grinding. We tried to race for not probably realistically the server first Kara, but we tried to race like to get an efficient Kara done, and we were able to get the server fourth Kara, I believe. We started at Saturday 5 p.m. I think after launch on our Kara, and then afterwards we've just been busy like dungeon grinding, getting rep grinds, doing the other attunements for the future. Like we finished up the whole, me and another guildie did the whole questing portion of the Tempest key to start out the night actually tonight. And so I haven't had a ton of time to do hardcore, but I'm really happy to be able to get back into it. And also I wanted to like potentially level up some alts and stuff, and I just haven't had the time yet with all the grinding. But hopefully as we get the reputations, attunements, and all that kind of stuff, we'll have a little bit more flexibility. Uh, I tried a lot of classic hardcore. So I did. I think my highest level was a 23 hunter, and so as I've said a couple of times, I play with two rules on hardcore: is don't be an idiot and don't die being an idiot. And I died on my level 23 hunter, breaking both of those rules. Pulled the 3-pack when I didn't need to, didn't let my pet aggro properly before I multi-shot it, and didn't trap properly when I could have. Oh, and sorry, I didn't use my potion cooldown properly either. So that was my my highest level in hardcore and classic. Now I did try a couple more times, so I think I have a level 15 paladin. I have a 14 mage, and I've kind of spread the field a little bit with things that I've tried out and stuff, but I wanted to try something TBC specific for kind of my first run through. So me and one of my friends actually started a duo Blood Elves last night, and then this guy will be, for as long as he is alive, will be my solo attempt. Yeah, it was definitely a cascading effect. Yeah, it was. I saw it, and they were actually green mobs, so that's why I attempted it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have tried a 3-pack. But I was like, oh, you know what? 3-pack is no problem. They're green. I'll be able to kill them, no problem. And sure enough, did not think about it at all. And a couple of things snowballed into death there pretty easily. Are you done all your grave running, Lucky? Ooh, nice. Ooh, I definitely need a new weapon though. This what are we dealing with right now? This carpenter's mallet is really not doing it for me anymore. Definitely need something a little bit better than that. Hopefully one of these. I'm not too familiar with the rewards on the Drain Eye side, but hopefully something pops up. Ooh. Can you steal that from one of the other people, like the Caverns of Time quest? Just talking to a guildie who's doing some leveling. That is, the 4 is tough. Ooh, and the bag space issues begin. Ha! Day driver. Ha! What? Ha! Good. What? Because didn't see. This is the thing though. Is I gave you a bag last night. Lies. Where's your receipt? I actually have a recorded stream of me trading you the bag. We're going to review the tape. Photoshop. Yep. You bet. You better believe I'll Photoshop to incriminate you, that's for sure. Oh, that was my bad. Just gonna run away from that. I don't want it. What is bar add-on? So what I did is I have bartender, and then I've got a specific add-on to change the looks of it, and I will check what that is actually called because I could not tell you right now. What is it? Interface. Mask. So I've got bartender, and I was able to customize that for set. But there's also other ones as well on bartender. So I go for my preset, which is the one that I use on all my characters. But there's a couple of ones like 2 bars wide, 3 bars stacked, all that kind of stuff. And then if you take bartender, it's not going to look exactly like it looks on my screen right now. But what you can do is you can download that add-on mask, and that gives you additional actual cosmetic features for your bars in bartender. And you can go into each specific bar and make them different if you want to, or you could keep them the same. So I actually use the generic interface for all of Classic, and then said, hey, for TBC, I'm going to switch some things up. Created this interface that I'm using right now. And what I do, just for consistency's sake, is I carry it over to all my characters. So this is the one I use on my Shaman. Obviously, the spells and everything are different, but the key bindings are all the same. Yeah, of course. I think I'm not sure if you're interested in that specific setup or you're looking to tinker, but I want to say there is a way that I could probably post that or send that somewhere, which I can do too if you're interested. Like, I think there's an option where you can basically take the like the code from your bars and post them, and then you can just take like the straight code and put it in as a preset. No, I don't want a double pack. I'm not feeling the double pack tonight. I don't want to do anything with it. I feel like with the weapon that I have right now, I don't want to risk getting too close, considering this guy just turned level 10. So in Fury, are you using a lot of macros and stuff like for your totems, and are you using like mouse over macros for your heals, or how do you like to set that up as your on your resto? Mouse over. Yeah, that was a huge difference maker for me, actually. For a much longer time than I want to admit, I was using like full click casting, just with like regular raid frames, and then I switched up to mouse over, and it makes a huge difference. Oh, totem timer. Yeah, I've heard of that one. I actually used a different one in classic, And unfortunately, the add-on broke for TBC. So what I've been doing is I've just been going and using like the timers that are up at the top left, obviously, and then I have the Wind Fury Now add-on, if you're familiar with that, just to make sure that my group's actually getting Wind Fury, if that's the case. But then I also just use like what I call a totem pack, which is just like a macro with a cast sequence with a bunch of different ones. So I have like Autumn makes the macro. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, no, that's really good. That's honestly, that's like somewhat of what I actually do on my own. So, oh, you know what? They're specific to my character, but what I do is like I'll have a macro and then I'll just have it bound to a mouse key, and I'll have a cast sequence of 4, and then I'll do like Totem of Wrath, Wrath Air, like just for instance, like Tremor, and then like Mana Spring. Not that you would probably ever use those combinations. Like that would be for that would be for when I was Ellie, but like, so that's what I would do. And then I have one for when I'm Ellie, one for when I'm Resto, one for when I'm in a caster pack, one for when I'm in a melee group. Like I have kind of all the different variations. Yeah, so I should actually download that, because that's essentially exactly what I do, but manually with different macros that I've created like over the time. Yeah, that's honestly really, really helpful, because I do find that now what I've done, because I've been respecking so much back and forth, is I've just created a macro for each and left it. So I just kind of like drag and drop it out of my macro page when I'm ready to use it. But in previous respecs and stuff, what I've done is I've just left it and then gone in and edited the macro like individually each time, and it's just like it definitely is a process. And then I was actually having a lot of trouble with my macros as well. I'm not sure if it was because like the spell names or the spell ranks or something to do with TBC, but I basically had to redo them all anyway when TBC launched. Or actually, it wasn't even when TBC launched, it was more like when I hit 70, but whatever that was about. Wow, is that... Wow, talk about a hike up there. Okay, we'll hearth back from here, because I think we're done on this island for now. That's a 10 plus, so that's going to be a hard no from us right now. Come in here, get our skills. Thought, oh, you know what? I think they're actually in the inn. Whoops. That was better than what I'm actually using. Yikes. Okay. So... I'm going to keep this clam meat just for now, because I can't remember if there's actually a recipe that we can use. Let's get our skills though too, which will be a huge difference maker. Level 10 for Pally. I honestly could not tell you what it actually has. And that quest is for the res, I think. Wow, lay on hands, that's big. Seal of Righteousness, rank 2. Nice. Bop, okay. Devotion Aura, rank 2. Yep, that's big level. Hmm. You know what? Let's just take a jog down here and hand in that quest and see if it actually chains into anything. Because I don't want to go back up and then do some quests up here and then not be able to finish. Or like have them send you up there for something else. Lucky, are you still planning on raiding with raiding rainbows eventually? Nice. Is that just for Kara, or are they doing like Grohl and Meg and everything? Meg would be an absolute nightmare with a pug, I would imagine, with the clicking and stuff. I still might panic the first time I actually have to click something. Although it's funny, like it does seem once you get out of that first phase, Meg is extremely controlled. Or it seems like it anyway, besides like the bouncing and stuff. As long as you hit those interrupts, it seems very fluid. But oh man, that first phase, yikes. This is what I'm talking about. McWeak Sauce's meat tenderizer. That might be the best item name in this game. And do I have to go with the shell cracker? Ooh, this is tough. This that might be a top 5 name in the game. Oh, and it's only to kill him. I say that, and it's probably like he's gonna absolutely destroy us, but here he is. Oh, he's only level 9. Did I just give him Blessing of Protection? Why? Alright. Time to go. This is hardcore mode on steroids. Give the enemy Blessing of Might before you fight them. Well, that was pretty underwhelming, but we are going to go collect. I think it has to be McWeak Sauce. $4.5, and then we still get to use the shield. Feel like that's a good trade. Okay, and then we're gonna go back up there. Perfect. Well, I think we can just retire this guy and put him in the Hall of Fame. He's got the best item in the game. So, Lucky, there is an item in the Drain Eye starting area. It's a one-handed mace. Its name is McWeak Sauce's Meat Tenderizer. Is that not the best item name in the game? We're gonna have to keep that way longer than we should. Got to put a fat Crusader enchant on that eventually. Even though we're not going enchanting, so it could be a long while. Is that to go to Exodar? Okay. So that's an 11, 10. Okay, well, let's run up and hand that in. You know what I need to do too, though, is some alchemy. And I don't think I have the level for Earthroot yet, do I? 14 out of 15, so I don't even have enough for Earthroot. Shame. I could really actually do with a bank run too. Careful. Can he hit you out of the air? Because, like, some mobs can, right? Like, casters can shoot at you, right? Right. Right. Are you getting to Zangamarsh now? Nice. Okay, do that one. Ooh. That's deep in that cave. Maybe we'll hold off on that one just for a little bit. That is a level 11 and a level 10 quest, and it is in a cave. So it might be best to stay away from that just for now. Cut across the corner of that lake there. is this? Here? $15 and 1 full stack of Peace Blooms, so we can do some healing potions, which are good because we only have 3 of those. We can do some defense and soon to be lion strength. I haven't even gotten to use my new makes yet. What about here? What are the quests here? 12? 12? 14? Okay. So still a little ways away from there. I don't know where we're supposed to get those extra levels. Because it'd be kind of nice to stay on the upper end. Like, I know on my other hardcore attempts, it's been really nice to go to another starting area and just finish up a couple of quests. Like, on my human paladin, we did Elwyn, and then we went to Dunmoreau, finished up a couple of quests there before we moved on to Westfall, because that gave us, like, just a little bit of cushion, right? What we'll do, though, is we'll grab like the flight path and everything in here. It's tough, though. I mean, these do... So there's two of these that go into caves, which is tough. What are the options even? So you've got gray, brown. Can you just get a Elec? No, it's got to be... So it's got to be purple, gray, or brown. Not bad. And then gray green, gray purple, or gray blue. Mm-hmm. So the flight path, because I actually don't need to go down here if the flight path is up top. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with here. How do you get over to Blood Mist though? Why? Can you get a ride or something? Or can you... Do you go up this way? No, what happened? Yikes. Grumpy's getting in on that then? Sure, sure. I'm gonna really struggle as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm like, if I go on my hunter, it's gonna be like newborn baby. Yeah, it's gonna get ugly really quick. And then whatever I boost is gonna be worse, because at least I've played the hunter up to 60, but whatever I boost is gonna get real ugly. I'm still kind of inclined towards a Shadow Priest, but again, I think it's most important that I get something that's like really, really good at farming, which obviously a Hunter probably fits that category. But like if a Warlock, a Mage too, right? I do. See, that's the thing is I have like a level 30 Mage. And Mr. Freezy. So, I mean, realistically, he's my enchanting bank right now. But I could like either boost him up or level him up. And just because he's not like, he does have a little bit into 60, it's almost appealing, but I'm not sure. So torn. I'm just happy that there's like no real restriction. Like they're not really capping when you can do that. So I've got some time to like debate over it, because really, I mean, the next little bit of TBC is still going to be mainly on totems to get him attuned, to get him, you know, all the reputations up and all that kind of stuff, and to get like a good amount of money with alchemy and all that type of stuff. And then once that's done, then I'll get into the alts and all that type of stuff. It's just crazy to yeah, it's just crazy to think that like it's about a month in and we're already max level and we've already cleared all the content in phase 1, whereas I think it took me like, I don't know, over a year to get 60 in classic. Little different. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's a huge difference, right? As you're it's a little bit more of a controlled time. Like classic 1 to 60, to do a leveling and dungeon grind like we did in classic, that would still take you probably, I don't know, like a full week at least, right? Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. What who did he level in classic with? Gotcha. Well, that's Bisbros has to come back for Wrath, I guess. Hey, I thought it went really, really well. I mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. There. Well, it was funny though because honestly, it was like 2 days in, and we were like 64, and it was like, wow, look at all this we have to do. Like, I and then it kind of just like it just happened. But for a while, I mean, for the first, I think it was the first 2.5 days, and we were maybe like 65, and it was like, wow, we are going to have to catch up a lot. Yeah, and it was just so enjoyable too to do something outside of outside of the dungeon. With four? Oh yeah, I believe. I believe. Mm-hmm. Your time to shine, buddy. Are you switching out for a Ravager? Is that like just cosmetic, or are Ravagers like that much better because of like the attack speed, or what is it? Yep. Concentrate. Yep. Mm-hmm. Kind of like this quest. Because I see almost every hunter with one. Gotcha. I like this quest. It's chill. Get to run around a little bit. Is this the last one? Yeah. Get a warning. Do you have to go back? Return to Kessel when you complete the task. It should be okay though. Only burn like 3 minutes. Is this 100? Wow, they look like they're going so slow. Is this? There it is. Okay. Now I just have to go back to him. Oh, wow. They give you a lot of time. Gore. Mm-hmm. It's like a DPS ability or something. Very neat. And I bet, like, with the other BM talents, it probably just, like, all scales with it, right? Wow. That could get scary real quick. It's just funny that they didn't have another different model that would give like a similar thing, or like a even just because of all their different, like, well, attack speed and then different DPS and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Got to get that gore. Very true. Yeah, and I guess because Ravagers can get sprint too, so like there's not really that much that would have you pick another pet over a Ravager, other than completely cosmetic. But Ravagers look pretty cool too, so. Now, are you going to get a green one or a red one? Ooh, fancy. Where are those ones? Dark. Put it over his body. Nice. Yeah, I think I might go for the red one. Eventually. Just like the standard one that you get from from Hellfire, I think, right? Would not mind getting 11 though. These are just kill quests? I'll do it. What a big difference that weapon makes. Just throwing pillows with that other mace. This one's so much nicer. Get the mana break on that stuff. Those things are like really hard to see in the ground there. Sheesh. I didn't know beasts ran away. Is that just like a Ravager thing? They still do a little bit of damage though, jeez. These all around the, like the trees? Oh, excuse me. Oh. Oh, I'll take that though. I do not see any of the other, there's one. The apple? Oh, that's the sand pear. Okay. There's one right there too, I think. Oh, Lucky, I was going to ask you, how did you farm your Shatar rep? What's the best way of doing that? Just straight. Okay. Right. And what you can find groups for, I guess, hey? Because that is one that I definitely have to complete for the eventually for the Tempest key stuff. Yeah. Because that was part of what the time was, right? That you put into it was just making sure you had that rep too. The good thing though is I haven't, like, I think the guild's been running a ton of stuff though. Hey, like there's lots of active groups and stuff, which is nice. That's actually, I was literally thinking about that today when I've been, pining over my future boosted character and all that type of stuff. Is I've literally been thinking like, okay, when's the best time to start it or get it up and running or whatever? Because I want to do one character questing wise, but then after that, I've done the dungeon grind, I've done questing, so after that, it's just whatever the quickest way to get up is. And so if there's lots of like dungeon groups and stuff available when people are starting alts, then that might just be when I do my boost. Although we need to get the pallies up so we can tank runs. Pally tanks are, it's nuts though. Right. Because a lot of the stuff is like AoE based as well, right? I'm pretty sure like a lot of their aggro and their threat stuff is like AoE or button based, right? Yeah, it's quite a difference though, tanking from like a single threat tank kind of to a pally, because it's like you can, as a shaman, you can chain lightning in, you can like you can even do like your action items, your crit, and then do a chain lightning, and it's like you haven't even hit them. How many more pairs do I need? 8. 2 more pairs. But I've got all the other ones. To be honest, I'm kind of sad that we're going to have to give up McWeak Sauce's tenderizer. Not happy about it. Well, this is nice. Just doesn't hit the same way, does it? Is there any quest that goes up here? Or have I maybe like missed it? I can't tell if I've maybe just not done the proper chain or whatever, but I'll go back and do those I'll go back and do those other ones once we maybe get to like level 13 or so. And those cave quests are a little bit easier, but I don't want to get into the cave quests at the same level. Oh, in Fury, I do that in Discord all the time. I'll have Discord up on like my other screen and I'll just be typing into it the whole time. Get a lot of good like directional ones, get a ton of good stuff in there. Deathclaw. Interesting. It's going to be one that we're going to be careful with. Make our home here. I think a lot of these are a little high for us right now, but I'm not sure where else we go for the interim. To get the other levels. I just can't bear to sell McWee sauce as tenderizer quite yet. We just haven't had enough time with it. We'll get there eventually, but not yet. Alright, yeah. Sunhawk Spies. What's Bloodwatch? Bloodwatch is a 15 quest. Dang. That's like 3. Wow. That's a pretty big upgrade too, or it will be. But that's like gonna be 3. Is that one of them right there? Go grab that one then. Is it just one of them? Is that all it is? Easy. Oh, Oh, there's more to it. Well, that makes a lot of sense that it wasn't that easy. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Ride to X-Star. Traditional regular quest to go down there. We'll do that. Oh, yeah. Alright, it is getting pretty late, so I think we're probably going to start winding down right now. So we'll fly back to Exeter. We will put our stuff in the bank. Yeah, we'll get into a spot where we can get rested, and then we'll probably log out. But overall, just as a quick recap on the night, we did have a pretty good one. We got a lot done. So we finished the whole first 4 phases, essentially, of the Tempest Key quest line. So we got all the way to where we need to start going into the heroics, which is honestly exactly where we want to be. A bunch of guildies are in that spot as well. And so we will keep grinding away at that so that we're nice and attuned for phase 2. And then the other side of the coin there is the Serpent Shrine Cavern. And so we've already gone into slave pens, we've gotten the quest, and then we got the Nightbane thing. We also killed Grull, but I didn't loot it. Just terrible decision, but we'll go back to Grull on Thursday, so we will hopefully remember to loot it then, and then we can go back into slave pens and hand that in, and then we'll be attuned for Serpent Shrine as well. So we're making some really good progress there that I'm happy about. And then we were able to come on here afterwards just for a wind down on hardcore, and we got I think we were at level 9, so we got 2 levels, 2 and a bit, which is always good. So like I said, I think let's go to the bank first, finish that. I'm not too familiar. I don't know how many times I've actually ever been in Exdar in general. Probably shouldn't jump off the side and kill myself from fall damage. This is the inn or potentially the bank. The inn. Alright, that's not exactly what we're looking for. Try again. You would expect maybe in the trader's tier, but we are going to ask the guard just in case. The bank. Oh, that's it right there. Nice. This way we can get rested too before we go back. I like putting my quest items over there. We've got to do some cooking and some herbing as well. So let's actually keep those out in our inventory so that we remember to actually do that. And we don't forget. Okay. Well, we can probably do that really quickly as well. Okay, let's do this. She's going to give us something to send back, I'm sure. Yeah, Perfect. And let's just double check where the alchemy trainer is. At the back of the Vault of Light. Okay, so we will go here and do this so we don't forget, and we'll herb as much as we can, even though we didn't get as much earth root as we wanted, to be honest. Yo, Rhino, what's going on, man? I just closing up almost for the night. Made a little bit of progress on this guy, got a couple of levels, and then on the Shaman tonight, me and another guildie pretty much finished up the whole first round of questing for the Tempest Keep key. Is that what it's called? The Tempest key? Tempest Keep key? Whatever it's called. We were able to finish up that whole quest line because there's like 20 individual quests in there, which is good. Wanted to get that out of the way. So, yeah, man. How about you? Were you on tonight? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I actually, I was pretty much in for the day. Feeling a little under weather. I actually got my second vaccination yesterday, and the first one hit me pretty, pretty strongly, and so the second one also knocked me out for about a day. But so I slept pretty much all today, so I'm feeling a little bit better. That's why I'm on a little bit later. Usually I would get off, 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock at the latest, but I slept almost all the day. So, ooh, can I? Where does that go? This place is completely brand new to me. I don't know if I've ever been in the Exodar. Other than maybe in like retail once when I went there to get like alchemy or I don't know, something. There was something, but yeah, I'm not sure, Rhino. I'm not sure if you have been doing your attunements at all for the next phase or whatever, but I've just been kind of slowly chipping away at Serpent Shrine and yeah, seriously. Yeah, there's really there I haven't seen too many people around at all. Um, yeah, we've been kind of chipping away at the attunements and stuff just so it doesn't get too tedious right before phase 2 comes out, whenever that's going to be, which I don't think it's anytime soon. Probably be at least like, I don't know, 3 months or 4 months or something like that. Maybe not that long, but still a ways away, I'm sure. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way, right? I mean, the Tempest key alone. I was looking at I was actually talking to another guildie earlier today, and I was looking at the WoW wiki for the for the Tempest key, and it was like 20 quests long, right? It's got like 5 or 6 different parts plus the heroic parts, and you just look at it and it's like, oh man, this is gonna take forever. But so I started doing them today, and then a guildie came and helped me finish some of them, which was awesome. And so we got all the way through. We killed the Fire Lord. So we are on the heroic portion of it, which is good because now we've also got time to save those quests for when the daily heroic comes up too, so it's easier to find a group if, the guild's not running it. I think that's all we kind of wanted to do tonight. Oh, the other thing is... Ooh, I never carry flint and tinder. Please tell me that counts as a fire, does it? Ah, dang. I'm sure there's like a hearth or a cooking fire in in Bloodwatch when we go back there. We'll just have to remember to do it to save bag space. That's all good though. All right, though, looking at the time, I think we do have to call it a night, though. But I wanted to say thank you, everybody, for watching. Appreciate you coming to hang out. If you did enjoy the stream, please feel free to click that follow button below. And that's going to tell you when I'm going online next. Hopefully, probably tomorrow or tomorrow night. But we'll see. But we will definitely be back to our regular rating schedule this week. So that is Tuesday, 8 p.m. for Kara. Thursday, 8 p.m. for Grull, and then Mag, and that will be a Resto Shaman POV. So we'll be doing those for sure, but we're also going to try to mix in like a little bit hardcore and stuff along the way. So make sure, like I said, to click that follow button. That's going to tell you when I do go online. But otherwise, guys, have a really great evening or morning, however way you want to look at it at this point, and we'll talk soon. Cheers.